and welcome to this video. So this video is about black magic, psychic attack, anything negative that you feel is being sent to or inflicted upon you, whether that's consciously or subconsciously. And this may resonate with twin flames if you feel that there's a karmic partner sending bad mojo or bad vibes or black magic your way or towards your twin, or to get in the way of the connection, or to put some bad vibes onto your life, or to make things go wrong, or if you feel that you've got a curse on you, or people are sending nasty vibes at you and saying nasty things about you and telling lies about you. If you feel that any of this is going on, we're going to talk about it today. Now, what's really brought this up for me to do a reading on it is we have a few members of the soul family who are constantly talking about this in the comments, and I keep giving the same answers and it doesn't seem to be healing or going away. So I really want to do a video on it to kind of get out and get across the points that I'm trying to make during those comments and what it means for you. And the angel we're connecting with through this is the powerful Thor of heaven, Archangel Michael, the warrior of heaven. And if you're not really sure about angels, if you don't know much about angels, a lot of you will, because you may have been on the channel for a while, or you connect with your own angels and guides. Angels are not fluffy little beings that live in the clouds and fly about. Angels are warriors. Angels are powerful. Angels are strong. Angels have swords and shields and they get things done. There's no messing around when you call on the angels, especially if you call on Archangel Michael, because he is the warrior of heaven. He's like Thor. Or think of a superhero that you love. It's like him being around you in your life, and he has power. And he also has a band of mercy angels by his side. And those mercy angels also have power. So it's like Archangel Michael is the head of an army, and the mercy angels are the army. So in other words, when you're connected with Michael, you have an army on your side. And that's powerful. You may not be able to see them, but you'll be able to feel them and sense them in some way. And they come in and bring in power. Archangel Michael has power. So if you want to stop anything negative coming towards you, all you need to do is call on Archangel Michael, and he will shield you, protect you, and cleanse you. And Archangel Raphael will cleanse you of anything that's previously been sent to you, and I'll talk about that in a moment. But he will stop these things affecting your energy. But we all have free will, and we were given that by God. So what we also need to realise is that it's our choice how we feel about what's going on. And nothing and nobody can affect us or our vibration without our permission. And it's the same with angels. So if you don't give the angels the nod to come in and help you, then they have to obey by God's will. And that's to abide by your free will. So you're not going to get any help if you don't want to ask. But most of the time we ask by saying things like, help, give me strength, how do I do this, what do I do? We're asking questions, and those questions are really asking the angels for assistance. And the way that the angels know that is because they're always around. It's their mission to be, and we all have a unique guardian angel assigned to us on our journey. So your guardian angel is watching over you, listening to you, guiding you, helping you, supporting you every step of the way. And it's their job to protect you and keep you safe. But if you need something bigger to come in and help, then you have an army of angels right by your side. So for anyone who's saying to me, how do I stop negativity or black magic or psychic attack or anything from coming to me? First, make the conscious choice that you're not going to allow it to affect you anyway, because you have that choice, no matter how things seem. And then call on Archangel Michael, and if you want to, the band of mercy angels, to stop it right now. So before I start, I want to read you a message, and I want to go through this message by one of our soul family about what's really on their mind, so I can get to the root of it once and for all. So this person says, first of all, there's a psychic involved as well. So sometimes, remember, we can get sidetracked by other people, especially people who class themselves as psychic or readers. But if they're constantly taking, say if you're paying someone for a service like, I can help you to remove black magic, or I can help you to remove a curse, or I can help you to do this, okay? And there's a cost to it. And it may be an ongoing cost, or it doesn't seem to clear up the problem, so you pay again. And it's not like having a reading. Having a reading is different, because that's something that's an energy exchange. Okay, if you think that you're cursed or there's all things going on, and someone is saying to you, if you give me a certain amount of money, I can take that curse away, or I can do this, a red flag should go off straight away. The angels tell me you have the power right now to remove anything that's been sent to you in a negative way, or, anything that's been sent to you through struggle or pain or fear, because everything that happens in that way is fear-based. If someone's sending you negative energy or sending you bad intentions, it's their own fear. And it's their own fear and what they are reflecting. It's what they are creating in their own life anyway. And karma, what goes around comes around. So you don't really have to worry about that, because they'll get theirs, even though, you may not want them to have that happening to them, because you're operating in kindness and love. But this is where it comes from. It comes from fear. And, if you're paying somebody to take that away, understand that you have the power right now in this moment to eradicate all of that fear by one saying, I'm not going to let anything affect me. I know that I am safe and protected by angels, and also by calling on Archangel Michael and the band of mercy angels to protect and shield you and repel anything away. And also to tell him that you'd like him to, help that person to eradicate their fears, so they aren't sending that type of energy out into the world. Because whenever you send out, you get back. So if people are sending negativity to you, they're going to receive negativity from others. They're going to get negative experiences. So don't be afraid. It's fear that creates fear. It's fear that's saying, I'm going to contact a psychic and get that psychic to remove something. Because you can do it right now. This is your power. What we think has power. So if you believe that a psychic is going to remove, black magic, then it isn't actually the psychic who's removed the black magic. It's you. Because you've done the work by changing your perception. If you believe that it's not going to work, perhaps because you're not seeing any different results, or, things aren't happening, then understand that that's because it's your perception of it. It's not that the psychic hasn't done it right or it needs redoing. It's because it's actually nothing to do with that at all that's creating the results that you are having in your life. It's because you may have work to do on where you are, or you may have things to change in your life, or you need to see it from a higher perspective or understand about what's going on. And it's really important we see it that way. So it says, the psychic was doing an unblock or a communication spell for my twin flame, but my twin flame still hasn't messaged me because black magic is in me that's blocking her to communicate. Well, that's a perception. That's not the actual truth. And I spoke earlier in the twin flame reading, the daily twin flame reading today, about how what we think might not actually be the truth. So listen to the wording there. My twin flame has not communicated with me because black magic is blocking her to communicate. What's really creating a block is your twin flame is not ready to communicate because your twin flame has work to do, but also because you have work to do too. It's nothing to do with black magic. This is a perception of not taking responsibility for where we are in our journey and thinking it's someone else's fault or it's something else's fault that's not allowing things to manifest or happen. And that's more important than paying a psychic to remove a spell there isn't even there. Do you see? It says black magic, this is what this person is saying, black magic needs to be removed So again, this is a perception. This needs to happen for this to happen. For the communication spell to manifest in physical reality, how do I remove black magic? And what I've put, because you've asked me a valid question there, how do I remove black magic? And that's kind of part of your higher self saying, can I remove the black magic? And I've put, you call on the angels and you understand that nothing dark can affect you unless you allow it to. And that's the truth. It's realising that there's a reason why your twin is not communicating with you. There has nothing to do with black magic. Or there's a reason why that thing isn't happening for you. There has nothing to do with black magic. It's because there may be a time delay because of divine timing. Or there may be a lesson that needs to be learned. Or, the masculine is in fear or whatever else it is. And then we had a reply back. Let me see if I've screenshot that. I might not have done. I might not have said. I don't think I've saved the reply. I have. I've saved the reply here somewhere else. So, again, there's this block coming up. Fear, block, needing to release. And that's really what the fear is, that there's something wrong. So, this person has replied to me and said, this person has spoken to a wizard. So, again, it's another type of psychic. So, again, these are people out there. And you get them on the channel all the time. Have you seen them in the comments section? Contact this amazing spellcaster to get your twin flame back, or to remove that spell, or to do this and that. And it's hogwash. It's hogwash. It's people preying on people, because of fear. So don't get sucked into that. People have wasted thousands of pounds on those kind of things. And it's about realising it's all in your own power. It's a lot like, and I've done this before, people who sell things like manifestation bracelets. There's nothing wrong with that. They're beautiful. This one I've got on here, okay, crystal bracelet. Someone sent me to this through Amazon, thank you, by the way, ages ago. I love this one. So I've got this bracelet. I could say, okay, I've got this bracelet. I've made 50. And I've put my intentions on this bracelet. When you wear this, it's going to bring magic in. And then I could sell them to you, okay? I won't ever do that because it's not me. I may put my good intentions into it. But if you get the bracelet and you think, wow, this is going to create magic in my life, guess what? It's going to create magic in your life. If you get it and you think, oh, no, this is trash, it's not going to do anything. Guess what? It's not going to do anything because it's you that makes it happen. It's you that creates your reality. It's not the bracelet. It's just a physical tool. It's just an item. Yes, it's energy because we're all energy, but it's just something that you can use to buoy your faith or give yourself power. It's like if you put a necklace on, you think it's going to do something magical. It will, because you've got that idea. You're creating that feeling, and it's the feeling that brings it into reality. So remember that, you're the one. You can make yourself an intention bracelet just by finding a bracelet that you love and saying, this from this moment on is going to bless me. It's going to bring abundance and magic in. It's going to bring wonderful things into my life. And guess what? It will, because you're the one with the power, not the person giving it to you or making it. It's you. So this person says, this person's spoken to a wizard and casted negativity in me. So you think that someone is casting negativity into you. And I'm addressing the person who's wrote this message, they know who they are. But this in general, if you think someone's casting negativity in you, then you make the conscious choice that you're not going to let that affect you anymore. So you can call on Archangel Michael to remove it, and Archangel Raphael to heal it. And you're saying, I'm taking back my power. I'm taking back my power. And you might be thinking about people who say they're possessed or they've had an evil spirit sent to them. You may even go on about Jesus healing people like that in the Bible. But I'm giving you messages coming from heaven that you have the power to change your life. And our perception creates our reality. Since 2020, I have had negative energy in me, and that's why the job hasn't been manifesting. So this person is blaming it on negative energy. But negative energy, nothing's negative, it's neutral. Everything we go through is a neutral thing. It's the way we see these things that make them negative or positive, good or bad, light or dark. So it's about realizing the power has always been in you all along to change your life. If you're not manifesting what you want, it could be a job, it could be communication, it could be anything else. There is something else going on that needs to be addressed. So once the angels take the fear away, then you're going to be able to understand what it is that truly needs to be healed. So I want to bring in Archangel Michael. So thank you, Archangel Michael. What do we need to know about this? So we're going to turn this card over. But the big message coming through is let go of fear now. Let go of fear. When people are nasty about you or nasty towards you, it's their own insecurities and their own fears. We have to learn on this journey as a light worker, a twin flame, an empath, a starseed, to not take things personally. It doesn't matter what people think about you, as long as you know who you are and you know your truth, and it's none of your business what they think. They may just be jealous of you or angry at you for some reason, and that's why they're sending you fear. That happens with spell casting, because people are angry at somebody. You may be angry at that person because they seem to have what you have, or they've taken away what you want, and they give me fear. And that brings up fear, and we think we're going to send negative energy that way. I'm not talking fear about you directly doing this. I don't do this. I'm sure you don't do this. But if other people have done this to you, it's because they are going through something themselves. So bless them and send them love and light, and ask the angels to help them, because they are struggling and they're in pain and they're going through something themselves. Instead of thinking that, all of this is affecting your life in a negative way, take control of your life in a positive way. So Archangel Michael is saying, look at this. You created this situation and you have the power to change it. Couldn't get a better card coming up. Not even the card I would think would come out, because let go of fear now. And that card is in here. I'm going to show it to you, because that's the main thing we have to do. This is clearly the message the angels want you to know. But this is the one in my mind when I'm connecting with this message. Let go of fear now. There's Archangel Michael with his sword. He's not going to let anything hurt you. Archangel Michael, please help me to feel safe and deserving of your guidance. Thank you for clearing me of heavy, toxic, or ego-based thoughts or feelings. And if you feel like you've been psychically attacked, or you've had black magic put into you or onto you, have a shower. Have a cleansing shower and visualize the water sizzling away negativity, bringing out of you anything nasty. Maybe drink a glass of water and put blessings in it. Ask Archangel Michael to bless the water, or ask God to bless the water, and drink it. And then if God's blessed that water, the big gun himself, the higher power, nothing's going to be in there. It's going to cleanse it all away. So in the shower, you can visualize all of any psychic attack, like any knives or anything sticking out of you. It's being dissolved. It's being cleansed. It's no longer there. It's gone. And so it is. Let go of fear now. So you've created the situation. You have the power to change it. And the prayer is this. So pray this today. Thank you for letting me lean on your strength, angels, and for reminding me of my personal power, God. Please guide me to manifest and heal according to divine will, creating peace and blessings for everyone involved. So it's realizing that the situation that you may feel has been affected, there's a reason for it. And we do create our reality. So we will have created it in some way for healing purposes, or to learn a lesson, or to grow or understand. And when we realize that we have the power to change our life right now, then we can change it. And that creates the change. And remember this, okay? If anyone has been negative about you out there, saying nasty things, things that aren't real, it's not the truth, don't let it affect you, okay? Who cares what people think? Who cares? It's none of your business. But if you're thinking about it, these people who don't feel good about themselves feel temporarily better when they judge others negatively. One motivation in speaking badly of others is for the participants in the conversation to feel better about their own insecurities, because we project our insecurities onto others. So you're being reminded, I've saved that off Google because it's so powerful to share when we need it. But to not take it personally, who cares what people think? In this life, people are going to love you and hate you. And that's okay, because you don't need everyone to love you. And when people hate you, it's their problem. Why would they hate you? Why would they not want to know you? You're amazing. You know you're amazing. I know you're amazing. If they don't know you're amazing, that's their problem. Let them have their own life and deal with it. So if you want to remove black magic or anything negative, call on Archangel Michael or God or Jesus or whoever you connect with. If you want to use a tool that's going to make you feel better, light a tea light and ask anything negative to go into the light. But it's not the tea light that's doing the work. It's you and the angels. I hope this helps. Have a great day and I'll see you soon.